Hi everyone. I thought in these times we might go through some basics. Working remotely or working in an office that is using digital solutions for their meetings doesn't mean that quality and professionalism needs to slip. So I'm going to take you through a variety of different options in a variety of different circumstances to help you run your online meetings just as professionally as you would do face-to-face. Little details that don't cost the earth, but can make a big difference in maintaining your company's image and professionalism throughout. One of the things that I've just got here is I've got an IMAX setup here, nothing too flashy. There's better cameras around, there's better microphones around, but most people in an office will have some form of webcam, whether that be on a laptop or just this kind of general setup. So this is pretty much where most people are going to be coming from. But even then, there are things to consider. The room itself. Is it the quietest room you can find? You know, I've just got noises out the back here as a ferry speed lorry, just unplanned, but there it is, has just rocked up. Are you in a position where you're going to be disturbed? That's very important to find out. Also, the lighting in the room. I've moved some of the areas around here so that the lighting is a little bit better for me. Opened a few windows, closed a few windows to stop reflections that were overpowering. Do consider your environment for this, and also consider the quality of what you're using. This iMac camera, it's middle of the road, it's decent enough quality. The microphone on the iMac isn't too bad, but I'll be looking at different options to help you. But also consider some very easy things to manage, like your backdrop. You know, it's still your business, it's still your corporate identity. Have you got any pull-up banners that you've got lying around that can fill in the space, or you know, just cover up things you don't want people to see in the office? I think it works. Also remember that it might be a video conference, but it's still professional. And you know, just make sure you've got your shirt on, maybe you know, even a jacket. Just make sure that you know you're presenting yourself as you would in a normal meeting. Things might be remote, but they're not going to change. If you're not lucky enough to have an office space where you can just talk like this one-to-one, then you're going to need to consider earphones, and preferably ones with a microphone, which I'll talk about in a minute. A lot of people get these free with their phones, and we'll talk about even using a phone as a separate option. Be aware if you've got a more modern iPhone, you're probably going to have the wrong connector here, but you can pick up these kind of earphones and microphones at most stores locally or online very easily. So we'll talk you through more of the detail of that, but just let's remember that remote working doesn't mean that quality and professionalism has to drop. So hopefully this series of videos will help you how to deal with video conferencing in different situations. Thank you.